Hello. Haven't done one of these in a while, but my name's Jennah. This is a skincare haul. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory from the title of the video itself that this is a skincare haul. There's a pandemic going on, so a lot of people have been resorting to shopping online, and I am one of those people. And the amount of money I've spent, I think in this period alone, trumps how much I've spent, like, I think the whole year thus far. Like, I think I've spent a lot of money. It's not something I'm particularly proud of. I'm really bad at managing my expenditures, but you can do anything you want when you know. Right. Oh, this is unrelated, but I recently figured out this way to put your lashes underneath the eyes, and it's like life-changing. But let's get started. The way this might be a short video, or it might be really long. If it's short, good. If it's long, this will probably never see the light of day. But I'm conflicted. Anyway, I'm just gonna go by order of what you would typically use in a skincare routine. And yeah, so the first product that I'm gonna talk about is the IUNIK Calendula cleansing oil. So this is I'm actually not a fan of cleansing oils because I think they run out faster than cleansing balms do, and when I'm not wearing makeup and I just want to remove sunscreen or whatnot, I prefer to use micellar water. But ever since I got home, I don't have my micellar water with me because it's stuck in college, because when we had to come back here it was really abrupt and I couldn't pack everything that I had. So my Bioderma Sensibio, that's really good, is stuck in my dorm in college. But so I've been using I wear sunscreen. I try to wear it every day, and sometimes when I'm wearing makeup for like videos like this, or to make TikToks, or just for vanity, or just because I'm bored, I use the Heimish all clean one. I'm too lazy to take it, even though it's right there, so I'm not gonna take it. But yeah, so I use that. But I think this one looks pretty cool. It was actually really affordable. It was on sale when I got it, but I think the regular price isn't that expensive. I got it for 52 ringgit, 50 cents. Don't know if there's any foreigners out here, like Europeans, Westerners, don't know if you're here, but that would translate to maybe like 10 pounds or like $12. I can't do math, so don't quote me on that. This is a very simple ingredient list, so I'm really excited to try this. It kind of looks like cleansing oil. Like, this is cleansing oil. It kind of looks like cooking oil, but I'm not mad at it because yeah. So the second product that I'm gonna talk about is this. This is a water-based cleanser. So a little skincare knowledge. If you wear makeup, you should double cleanse, which is like using a makeup remover, not makeup wipes, because most of all they're not biodegradable, and instead of actually removing the makeup, you're kind of just rubbing it around. And I mean, if you like makeup wipes, go for it, but it's just something I personally wouldn't use, and I've stopped using a long time ago. Yeah, anyway, if you wear makeup, you would have to double cleanse. So first cleanse, which is like with the micellar water or a cleansing oil or cleansing balm, then you follow it up with a like cleanser, because when you just remove it, it's not enough. So this is like one of my favorite local Malaysian skincare brands. It's from Kayman Beauty, and this is your Coalface cleanser. Like this, it has a really not a really, and that's kind of hyperbolic. It has a short ingredient list, but it's really gentle. I like it. I've only ever used, like, in my life, when I started like really like being into skincare and started like I can't speak. Started thinking about like what I used on my skin and what I ate to improve my skin. I only like this cleanser and the CosRx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. Those are the two cleansers I've been alternating for the past, like, it's 2020 now, for the past 3-4 years. Yeah, period. The third product I'm going to talk about is another local skincare product. It's this. They changed the name of the brand, but on the packaging it's Yello Gorgeous, but the brand is called Yello Skincare. It's another local brand. This thing sells out really fast, so I was actually really lucky to get this on their last restock, which was a few days ago, and just sold out. Period. But I think that's pretty much a testament to how effective the product is. This is it's a mask, but it's a mask that you have to mix with something. So you can mix it with aloe vera, you can mix it with like your serums or your toners if you want to, you can mix it with water, green tea, milk, whatever you prefer, honey. When I used to use this, I don't know why I stopped, and I think that's why my skin started breaking out. It's starting to like get back to normal now. I'm recording this on my phone, so you can kind of see, and I'm in front of a ring light and in front of a window, so you can truly see. I mean, I have makeup on, but my skin, she looks good. But yeah, so this, when I used to use it more regularly, I mixed it with honey or green tea, but it's really flexible, and I liked it. It's really gentle. It says that you can, I think it's safe to use every day, but I think for someone with really sensitive skin, like really reactive skin, you shouldn't, because I don't like to use masks or actives every day, because I think that's just too much for my skin personally. But you know, YMMB, your mileage may vary, so it's all like, you have to kind of know what skin wants and how your skin tolerates things. It's just subjective, you know. The fourth products are serums. So I've got 2 serums in this haul. This is I've used this multiple times before. This is the IUNIK Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum. I really like this. It's pretty affordable considering how much you get. This is a 50 milliliter bottle, and I use it once a day, and I got it for like 30 something ringgit, which is like $7 something, and like 6 something pounds. I cannot count, but yeah. So I really like this serum. I've only like 2 serums like properly, which is the Ordinary Niacinamide. That's a great one if you're acne prone like me. And this one is brightening, but it also helps with my acne. Like, it doesn't exacerbate it, it helps to calm it down and whatnot. So this is really good. And because my Ordinary one is running out, and it's kind of difficult to find authentic Ordinary stuff here in Malaysia, and I like the 60 milliliter size, and that's hard to find here, so I just got this one instead, and it's something that I've trusted and used multiple times. So yeah. The other serum I got, this is a new investment. This is the Inkey List C50 Blemish Night Treatment. Apparently this was only exclusive in the UK, so it's quite interesting how I managed to get a hold of this. Shout out to Worthy Cosmetics on Shopee. Yeah, so I read online that this is like really good if you have acne prone skin and like dark marks and whatnot. So I thought it was interesting to use. It is, when I first used it though, it was kind of confusing because like it says that you don't have to use moisturizer with it, and personally, like, it wasn't necessarily bad for me to use without moisturizer. I'm sorry, I'm tying my hair. It wasn't like bad for me to use without moisturizer, but it wasn't like the best either. But I was watching James Welch's video on YouTube where he talked about this, and he said that it's completely fine to use this before a moisturizer, because I like wearing a moisturizer at night because I don't sleep in an air-conditioned room, even though I have air conditioning, just because I just prefer it. But yeah, it didn't feel like too drying, but for someone like me, because I have normal skin, I don't get oily or super dry, it felt kind of uncomfortable for me. So I think the next time I use this, I'm gonna try and use it as like a last step serum before oil and moisturizer, so it just helps to like balance things out a little bit. But yeah, I actually liked this. This was pretty good. Doesn't smell like anything. I don't like fragrance in my skincare. It's not like the worst thing, but it's just something I prefer not to have, you know. And yeah, I think this worked pretty well. I think I have to try it more times to really know the efficacy of it. So yeah, there's like I also got like 2 oils. So the first one is the Garden of Wisdom Super Bakuchiol Serum. It says it's a serum, but it's literally just bakuchiol. Bakuchiol, I don't know.
Bakuchiol.
And squalene, which is another oil. And I wanted to get the ordinary Granactive retinoids. Those I really, really like, but I couldn't find them anywhere, and I was afraid to order it like on Cult Beauty or something, because there was like these discussions, there were like some talks on Twitter about like people not getting their parcels from out of the country, and I didn't want to risk that, so I got this instead, and I quite like it. I've used it once so far and it felt nice, and like it smells stronger than the retinoid that I used to use, the one from The Ordinary, so it's not a bad thing, and this doesn't sting. So if you're sensitive to retinoids or retinols, or you just have sensitive skin in general but kind of want to venture into that kind of thing, I think this would be a good alternative. But this is more expensive though, because I got this for like 70 something ringgit, but the Ordinary ones, when I went to the UK and got them a while back, they were like 7 something pounds. I cannot count, please do not quote me on the prices that I put up here, because it's probably inaccurate. The second oil I got is the tried and true rosehip oil. This is honestly, I'm not really picky when it comes to rosehip oil. For me, it just has to be organic and cold pressed, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like expensive, so I just picked the cheapest one on the market. This was 28 ringgit, which is, and the ingredients are rosehip seed oil and tocopherol, which I don't mind. Tocopherol is fine, but if you're, I guess, have some kind of sensitivity to it, you should not use this, and you should just use regular rosehip oil with like no additives. I think the tocopherol in here is just to like preserve the product, and I don't mind it. I don't use this every day, I just use this occasionally. I don't know why I stopped using rosehip oil. I think I was trying to simplify my routine, and then it kind of backfired and my skin got worse, and now that I'm like slowly reintroducing all the stuff that I used to use before, my skin's like back to its original state. And yeah, rosehip oil is great if you have acne prone skin. Oil is good for oil, but you just have to be wary about what oil it is. Do your research. I also got a bunch of moisturizers. I got this one first. This is the I'm from Vitamin Tree Water Gel. I'm currently using this as my morning moisturizer. It has a really, really nice texture, and it smells like nail polish remover, but I don't care. It's a really nice texture. If you have oily skin, I think you might like this, but I read somewhere, I can't remember the ingredients, but I think there's like some, like a very, like it's very low on the ingredient list, so it means it has like a lower concentration than the majority of the ingredients, but there's some kind of exfoliating property to it that I think if you were going to use it during the day, you should wear sunscreen just in case, so you know you don't kind of like exacerbate any existing conditions on your skin. Another moisturizer I got is the IUNIK Centella Calming Gel Cream. I've used this before. It's really nice, and this is very irresponsible as a consumer of me. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but I bought this to like replace this when I'm done with it, because the thing about me is when I buy skincare products, I usually buy it to replace products that I already have. But the thing, even though I like hoard a lot, when I shop for it, I don't buy skincare for like another 3 to 12 months, so it's like a regurgitative thing for me. I just have no control sometimes. The third moisturizer I got is another IUNIK product. This is a nice night cream if you have oily skin or acne prone skin. It could be a good day cream if you have dry skin, because so this is the IUNIK Beta Glucan Daily Moisture Cream. I've used this many times before. It's really basic, and that's kind of like, sometimes that's what you need in a moisturizer. Like, you don't need all the fancy schmancy shit like acids and vitamin C and vitamin whatever and like retinols in your moisturizer. Sometimes you just need something really basic, and this is really basic and it works really well. I would count this as a moisturizer, even though some people might not, because for me this product is a moisturizer. This is the CosRx Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. It's similar in packaging to the IUNIK one, but I think it's the same amount of volume as well. So the reason why I like sleeping masks personally is sometimes I want to have more moisture in my skin when I'm sleeping, especially if I've done something like shaving my face or like exfoliating or using like a clay mask or like a retinol or something. I would want something to kind of like, you know, help my skin barrier a little bit more. So I bought this. This is going to replace my Belief Aqua Balm sleeping mask. I really like that, but there's no Belief stores in Malaysia anymore, so it's very, very difficult for me to find. And I've read a lot of reviews about this, and I like the ingredient list, so yeah. In this haul, I also got a sunscreen. This is the CosRx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. I haven't tried this. There's another sunscreen that I bought, but it's stuck in college. It's it's a cult favorite. It's the Biore UV Watery Essence Aqua whatever BS. It's like blue. The alcohol content is really high, but that's like, I'm kind of guilty of liking that one because it feels really nice on the skin and it has a nice finish. So yeah, when I can go back to college and like collect all my shit from my dorm, I am going to go back to that first before I get into this. Currently I'm using the Innisfree Perfect UV Protection Cream or something, that long lasting for oily skin. I just wanted to finish. I finish all my products before I like replace them. I mean, yeah, I hoard a lot of shit, but I finish everything because that's what a responsible consumer should do. I know I'm not a perfect consumer, but I'm trying. So yeah, these are the last products I got. These are amazing. I love these. These are the CosRx Acne Pimple Master Patches. I get, every time I order acne patches or buy them, I get 2 because I go through them really fast because your girl breaks out a lot, and I have this really bad habit of popping a pimple when it's ready. Don't do that. Don't be like me. But I pop a pimple when it's ready, and when it's like bleeding, or when it's like, this is gross, TW gross, when it's bleeding, or when it's like, you know, when you pop a pimple enough and like clear liquid comes out, it means I put this on top of it, and then the next morning like everything is stuck on the patch. And sometimes if there's like excess fluid, I just put another one on top, and usually 1 to 3 acne patches per zit that I pop is all I need. and that's fine, except for this one time. This is kind of irrelevant, but I had a pimple on my piercing. This piercing, to be specific, this is my rook piercing. I had a pimple there, and when I popped it, it did not disappear for like 6 days. So I used like 1,000 acne patches, and I gave up. And I think when I gave up, that's when it started healing. So my piercings are Jennah-phobic, period. Yeah, so that is the end of my video. I think that was fairly quick because it didn't feel very long when I was recording it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I know that I don't have a lot of subscribers here, but I appreciate all of you very, very much because I enjoy doing these things. It's fun. It's fun to me.
To me.
I can sing. That was very arrogant sounding, but I can sing. It's just that I like to sound tone deaf in my videos. But yeah, thank you for watching.